just gonna make sure it's playing on all platforms first. I'm gonna figure it out, and then I shall get cracking. Let's have a look. Yes, yes, yes. Playing. Whoops, wrong button. Hello, my name's Amanda. This is the weekly Nomad Games Talisman stream. So if anybody's free and available to come and help out. Ooh, Cheshire Cat Girl, hello. Please come and join in. Dragons got released, I think, about a week or two ago, so everybody can come and play. Oh, so I'm just having a chat. Hi, hello Cheshire Cat Girl. So who else have we got? So we've got Toothless here, we've got Marcos, Growbacks, Cheshire Cat Girls, and Bilbo the Mage. So, okay, there's no. Alright. I'm just having a read of what people are saying in the chat. So we're having some debate on whether or not to put on the random treasures rule. So the random treasure house rule. After you defeat the Lord of Darkness, you are rewarded with a random treasure. So usually you can pick, so that I suppose I should explain. So the Lord of Darkness is like a big end boss that you fight when you go through the whole of the dungeons, and you get a treasure at the end. So I'm tempted to leave that, so you can pick, because I've got Bloodbath on as well. So, and it's not easy getting through the dungeon. So I think hats off to anybody who can get through that. So let's have a look. Good luck and fun, definitely. So I think I might start the game if everybody's happy with the rules. So I'm just going to type here. So no character ban. Character ban yet, but we are looking into it. So gonna start the game. Chaps and chappets. Oh, ready up. Oh, it's me. Sorry. Hello, Gamer Darius. Hello. I was proposing for the game. Ooh. Bilbo the Mage. I was proposing for the game. So I'm gonna start that game. Okay. So let's have a look. Who will I pick? Pick the Conjurer. Nice new character. Oh, Sugar. So I've picked. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, kicking myself. So I meant to, so I have the game as a hidden ending, and I was going to pick some of the endings, but I've clean forgot, so I've actually no idea what endings are selected. So, be a mystery to everybody. Okay, so, hello Mulder22, X-Files is great. As a table ruled. If the Alchemist was banned. Oh, okay. So what do you mean, Cheshire Cat Girl? Sometimes a character ban is done as a table ruled. Do you mean if that's a setting within the game that you can ban characters? Because I know it's something that the chaps are looking at. So you could. I don't think they're doing specific, characters. I think they're more doing it so you can play with the city expansion, but not play with the city characters, which would mean you don't have to play with the Alchemist. So hopefully that'll be cool. So Gamer Darius says, understandable if people universally see a character as OP. Yeah, that's true. The Alchemist. Is anybody playing as the Alchemist? No, so I think we're good for the time being. Let's have a look. So the ending has yet to be revealed. So how are we going to play this? So, hang on, let me take my turn. Alright, I've not got any followers, so that should be good. So if anybody's watching for the first time, my name is Amanda Carrington. I work for Nomad Games. I'm one of the artists / testers, and hopefully Gareth should come and help because he's very good at sort of talking to the internet. I am quite quiet, so I do apologise in advance if there's long silences. Come and sort of throw questions at me. I'm quite good at that. Quite good at answering questions. He was also talking about. Let me just check. There was something else that he was talking about, but I can't quite remember how he did it. Because I was hoping to get some giveaways going, but I'm not entirely sure how you do it. Oh, sugar. Oh, I can't work. I'm trying to work out how to work Twitch Nomad Games, but I seem to have broken it already. It's no good. So apparently there's some way you can randomize it. You wrote it down, but you wrote it down on Steam or something, and Steam deletes your conversation. And me, in my infinite wisdom, didn't copy and paste it. Let's have a look. Oh, did. So now I'm just pressing all the buttons. No, pressing all the buttons. But there is quite a few. So yeah, the Alchemist is definitely an interesting character. I quite like some of the new characters that come with dragons. The Dragon Rider especially is quite powerful. Like the moment she kind of starts out fairly weak, but the moment she gets the dragon, it's just like, poof, and there's no real way she gets rid of that. The dragon either as a follower, because I mean, if you read the character card, right? Okay, let's have a look. Whenever you engage a dragon in battle or psychic combat, add 3 to your roll. If you defeat a dragon, you may capture it and take it as a follower instead of a trophy. So yeah, that's pretty. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, my turn. So I have a, I think his name's Varthrax, the red one. I've been trying to learn the names because I was calling them red dragon, yellow dragon, green dragon, but that was just making me sound like a bit of an idiot. How is the sound, by the way, guys? I have my settings left over from last time I was streaming, so hopefully it should all be hunky-dory. The only thing you'll have to contend with is my quietness, really. Thrax. Oh, hello. Somebody's chatting in here. Normally I am second player. You picked my warlock. Warlock is a pretty good character. So guys, cheers, thanks Mulder. Talking about X-Files, Mulder, have you listened to the ones on Amazon Prime? I think it is. They have like the some like the Lost Files. They're quite fun. I was listening to them the other day. So, hello Alpaca. Hello, you alright? MV Miller, hi. The Gamer Darius. Sorry, sorry, Gamer Darius. I have a little quiet. I shall move the microphone away from the mouse. Ooh, Macross has just left. So if Macross, if you're still there, and if that was an unintentional leave, you should be able to rejoin the match. So just close Talisman, open it up again, go into the online menu, and there should be Nomad Games table. So just click it, click the arrow, and it will come up with like a warning going, yeah, you will join the game on the next term. Don't close that, just leave that open, and when it comes around on the next turn on our end, you should be able to join back in. Hello, Neo Gambit. You alright? Hello, Twin Peaks. But yeah, Mulder. So these they're like audio files, and they're done in so there's no narration. It's just like you're listening to two people talking. So there's a lot. So it's really fun to listen to, and there's a lot of, you know, oh no, my arm, it hurts. Look at the blood, it's red. So they very much kind of over enunciate. But yeah, it's quite good to check out. Quite good to listen. I think there's been like 6 chapters so far, and as only X-Files can do, they've left it on a cliffhanger. Damn it. MV Miller, currently interesting. Oh, okay. Hello! Hey! Macross! Nice to have you back! So... oh, cool. Excellent. But yes, Talisman! So yes, as I was saying before, we the Dragons expansion got released about... oh, hang on. About two weeks ago. So, Mr. Miller, how did you get the blooming, you know, random thing up? You told me in Slack, but I can't remember how you did it. Hopefully he'll get the message and tell me how, and I'll be like, ooh. So Neo Gambit has asked, so was Gar too afraid of Cheshire Cat to getting her revenge in this week? Oh, why did he lose last week? I didn't manage to check it out. I'll take that as a yes. He did lose, and I imagine he was probably a bit sore about it. A very competitive man. Excellent. Oh, he cheated! How did he cheat? God, I'll have words with him. yeah, it was a really long game. I had a look on the YouTube archive, and it was something like 3 hours, and that must have been the longest stream we have to date. It's like on average they're about an hour and a half, and that one was 3 hours. It's like, dear Lord. Don't worry though, he's like claimed it back on company time. Oh right, okay. No, he won. Oh, gutted. Right, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, it's the only reason, isn't it? Dev hacks. Oh, good. I'm glad you. I'll have to check it out. I do watch them, but sometimes it's when you hear your own voice, you get like, oh no, change. So Neo Gambit says, Descendos said that Gareth's winning bug would be fixed though. Love it. Oh dear. Alright, so what's happening here? So I will, for anybody who is new to the stream, the game we are streaming is kind of Nomad's flagship game, which is Talisman. Talisman is kind of like a cross between Monopoly and Dungeons and Dragons. So it's kind of got the same movement mechanic where you roll a dice and you move that number of spaces, but instead of kind of, you know, encountering Pall Mall and doing, you know, cars and stuff, it's all about dragons and, you know, saving the princess. Dragon Rage, work. Discard one of your objects. So what I was just reeling through there is one of the new mechanics in Dragon, which is this dragon token kind of thingamajig. Ooh, that's handy. Yes, I will have them. Excellent. And in the Dragon expansion, as well as getting all these new cards, you also have this token, this bag of tokens. And at the beginning of your turn, you draw from this bag of tokens, and I got this wrong last time. And I think there's 6 different tokens. So you have the Varthrax token. Oh, sugar. The Varthrax token, the Cadarus token, and the Griffalus token. Varthrax, Cataracts, Griffalus. Sounds like viruses to me. You also have the Dragon Sleep token, the Dragon Rage token, and then the Draw 2 token. And obviously these tokens can determine who's the Dragon Lord, and the Dragon Lord can have effect on the ending. So I think there's quite a few Dragon expansion endings that are like, you must defeat the current Dragon Lord, or something like that. Oh, and so and the Dragon Lord as well. So I mentioned one of the tokens was the Dragon Rage token, and the Dragon Rage token forces you to suffer the current Dragon Lord's Dragon Rage, which is one of the tokens I drew on my turn, which was because Cadarus was the current Dragon Lord, I had to suffer his Dragon Rage, which is, there you go, discard one object. And if you don't have any objects, you lose a life instead, which is why I was really reluctant to put Bloodbath on, because it's just going to be carnage. Because as well, there's if you go into the house rules, go right down to the bottom, there's Wrath of the Dragon King, which I've put on sometimes when we've been playing Talisman here, and it's a bit of a funny one. So let me just read it out, because I'm not going to remember it all. So here we go. So requires dragon. If a Dragon Lord is crowned when already king, the following applies to all the spaces with dragon scales. All the cards on the spaces are discarded. All the characters on that space suffer the Dragon Rage. So right at the beginning of the game, like we are at the moment, it's not too bad. But when you kind of get into like a 3-hour game, maybe it can get absolutely brutal. It was really confusing me one time because when we were testing it, because people were like, ooh. We'll have to let them know about that. Unmatched choice. That's a pain. I shall join that. Oh, is Descendos listening? I bet he isn't, lazy beggar. So that is something we've been desperately trying to nail down. I think it's one of these weird. I think there's a joke on the internet where it's, you know, that song, 100 glasses on the wall, take one down, pass it around, 99, you know, 100 bugs on the wall, take one down, pass it round, 1,000 bugs on the wall. It's kind of one of those situations. Hello. He looks like Toothless got kicked out as well. Oh no, there he is. Unmatched choice. C-H-O-I-C-E. I shall let. Sad face. Shall let the programming elves know. E-L-V know. Hello. Let's have a look what's happening on the Twitch stream before my turn comes round, and then I need to pay attention. Hello. Picture of a gift box. Choose active. Gift box, gift box, gift box. Picture of a gift box. That's how you get it working. And Game of Darius. Honestly, I never sit people down for Talisman with not making sure we have at least, that's true, 3 hours free. Especially with how the NPCs work sometimes. True. Yeah, very true, very true. Let's have a look. Draw some items. So I've drawn an event car there and a craft monster. So tumbling boulder 6. So it'll move 6 spaces counterclockwise and not affect me, which is fine. And we'll encounter this guy. So it's a craft match. So this spell will do Nout. So let's just. Hey, that'll do. Excellent. So let's have a look. What are people saying? Yes, very true. Very good, Gibbons Harris. You do need to set a lot of time aside. Well, not a lot. A sizable chunk. Especially how the NPCs work. And I remember playing not Talisman. I think I was playing Mansions. That's my game. I like Mansions physically, and it's all the little niggly rules that you tend to forget. So I've got Mansions of Madness, the second edition, and some of the madness insanity things you get can affect you, so you like have to always remember to take people's items, but in a physical game, in a digital game even, does it for you. So I can well imagine, we've not got Firelands turned on for this game, but Firelands have these Firelands tokens which -1 from your health if you end your turn there. I can well imagine forgetting to do that. So what else is people saying? Yes, Cheshire Cat Girl, that's a very good idea. That's why I refuse to start a game after 9 PM. Too right. That's why I like playing with the internet and power runestones. Ooh. Runestones are interesting. I have no feelings either way about runestones. I think it depends on what type of game you're after. If you want a nice quick game, then I stick runestones on. But if you kind of opt for the grind, just leave them off. Though it's quite... I know I've not tried it myself, but I think the idea sometimes is that you yourself have no runestones on, and if you're playing offline or something, you put runestones on all the AI characters to make it quite difficult, and to give them a nice hint to go to the centre maybe. Draw spell, reanimate. Cast an enemy you just killed. The reanimated enemy becomes your follower and adds 6 strength to battle. Ooh. Then discard this card and of your choice during 1 battle. Okay, cool. Where am I? Ah, what was that? Let's have a look. So I picked up a spell. Why did I pick up a spell? Use the spell Nullify on me. Ah, that explains it. Okay. So... oh, excuse me. Without random... So let's have a look. So you begin the game with 1 spell. During the game you always have at least 1 spell. Alright, cool. That's why I got a new spell. So I'm playing as the Conjurer, who's one of the new characters from the Dragon expansion. And she has the ability to... so if she lands on a space, I draw 1, there we go, draw 1 or more adventure card space. So not like the Crags or anything, and there's another card in that same region, she's able to call that card to her. You may only do this once per round, which is fair enough. So that would be really handy if there was like a pool of strength or something, because then I could just you know, keep wandering around and draw the pool of strength to me and keep getting that strength. So that is what I will do. Let's have a look what people are saying. To be fair, without random treasure. No assassin, draw wizard. But yes, how is everybody on the internet? Hope you are all having a lovely Thursday evening. It's a bit overcast, a bit wet and rainy here in Blighty. Ooh, it's my turn. Roll a 6. So I've just because I can't do 2 things at once, so I'm just going to take my turn. My turn usually consists of me clicking. For I have no plan. I have no plan until a plan decides what it's doing for me. Until Talisman decides what it's doing for me, I suppose. I think it's the artist Michelangelo. I think he does all the sculpting. A saying he has supposedly said was, you know, he doesn't sculpt the marble. He just allows the statue to come out of the marble. That's kind of what Talisman's like. I don't play Talisman. Talisman decides how it's going to play me. That's what it's like. Ooh, Tanzik. Hello, Tanzik. Or bring the kids into your game of Talisman. There's quite a few guys and gals who we work with, who their kids are mad into Talisman. So Dragon Rider looks great. Is a good character. The Draconic Rider is a very, very good character. Mulder, definitely. To be fair, all the new dragon characters are pretty decent. They all have a pretty fair ability. Oh yes. So I'm going to try and set up a raffle. A picture of a gift box. Where is a picture of a gift box? If only I knew. Picture of a gift box. Where is the picture of the gift box? Picture of a gift box. Nope. Am I being retarded? Am I being a silly beggar? Apologies. I hate it. Yes, I'm doing it. Oh, sugar, what have I done? Yes, that's the button I want to press to make it go big again. Picture of a gift box. If anybody can give me a hint where the picture of the gift box would be on Twitch, that would be greatly appreciated. Can't for the life of me find it. Notifications? No, that's not it. Maybe it's this button. View a list. View a list, maybe? Okay, maybe not. Nope. Sugar. There we go. So I'm reading the chat. Little young at the moment. Alright, but soon they will be playing with hubby and I. Hey, it's got to start them young, innit? Tanzilik. I think that's how I pronounce your name. Hope I got that right. Didn't butcher it too much. Okay. So that space there has a dragon token on, which I had to look up. So when you're drawing dragon tokens, if for every third token you draw of the current, so I'll try that again. So you can see some little tokens on these dragon cards. Whenever that gets to 3, they become the Dragon Lord. So, but if the current Dragon Lord, if you draw a token of the current Dragon Lord, it goes on the space. And if you move on to a space that has a token on of the current Dragon Lord, you're forced to encounter the token. And if you encounter the token that you've been forced to encounter, you draw a card, and if you successfully resolve that card, you can take that dragon token. I think that's how. I've possibly not explained it terribly well. It's one of those, you know, if you play FI3 board games, I will imagine you're familiar with this, where you kind of like when your friend's explaining the rules to you. Sorry. When your friend's explaining the rules to you, you're just like that. What? Oh, just play it. It'll make sense. Sorry, Cheshire Cat Girl. Too busy gassing. It's like buses, isn't it? I'll have nothing to say for ages, and then I'll have loads to say at one time. Trade trophies. Oh, right, cool. Now we're cooking. Da, 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 da. And enter. So above shadows asks Polish version of Stragon still unplayable. Ooh, oh dear. So above shadows, apologies. Why is the Polish version of Dragons still playable? Oh, I think we've passed that through our Polish testers, and we should hopefully have a patch for that soon. So fingers crossed. Along with the character customization option. I'm not entirely sure when that patch is coming out. Oh, the tokens. Oh, is it making it crash or something when you play Polish? Oh, that's no good. Yes, I'm pretty sure I've overheard them talking about that. Being an artist, I tend to just be stuck in my little corner doing little arty things. So I rely heavily on my ability to earwig to get all the information and the gossip in the office. But my earwigging skills are perfect, are awesome. I'm pretty sure I've heard them talking about when you play in Polish with the tokens, it crashes. So sorry about that. I can't apologise enough. But there is definitely a patch in the pipeworks for that, with some extra goodies. I think that isn't. Oh, okay. We're working on it. It's always a work in progress, you know. I think as many of the folks in the community can probably attest, you know, we try it one way, and if it doesn't work, try it another way. Hopefully, you know, it's definitely a team effort, innit, guys? So let's have a look. What's going on? Useful. I think you lot are picking all the good stuff. What stuff have I got? Let's have a look. I've got some decent stuff. I'm also looking forward to defeating the Eagle King, because this is quite. So if you're playing Talisman for the first time, you kind of want to, depending on how many expansions you've got on, either start in the outer region, or if you're playing with the Highlands, hit the Highlands, because there's loads. The enemies aren't too bad, and there's lots of goodies. So I'll play my turn and not drag it on too long. Let's go there. So I have a craft of 5 and a strength of 2, so my strength's a bit pants, but I've got some spells and stuff. I had some spells. Ah yes, Toothless cast Nullify on me, so I have to draw a new one. I recall now. Rena Poole. Hello Rena Poole. I hope I pronounced your name right. How are you this evening? So as I said, this is getting into winter time, which is a pity. I was enjoying the summer. It was nice and warm. It's all wet and rainy. I'm having to get my boots out. Though I suppose I can't complain. I seem to recall there's a massive hurricane on in America, so I hope everybody is well over there. Or I'm pretty sure I've got that wrong actually. Big hurricane. Hurricane. If I seem to recall correctly, it's is one of the most powerful hurricanes so far. Yeah. Oh well. Fun. YouTube. One person watching on YouTube. Hello, one person watching on YouTube. I hope you're alright. Ooh. Hello, Tanslicks boys. Come play Talisman. It's great. I have to confess, Talisman has most certainly grown on me. I had not played Talisman until I started working here. And it's very much a grower. It's very much a, it starts slow, and then you're like, yay, let's play more Talisman. It's great. I keep trying to get my partner and my friends to play it, but with it being a sort of like a fairly longish game, they're all like, oh, because I play it like 24/7. They're all convinced they're going to lose, and I'm just like, no. Talisman is very much a, any man's game. So no, need to come play it with me. So I need to try and get them to play it. So I have on here as well the base game, Reaper, who else? Frostmarch, the Dungeon expansion, the City expansion, the Highlands expansion. Oh, play my turn. Blood Moon, which is why the board keeps going dark and light. Blood Moon has this nice day-night mechanic, which is quite fun. Quite like that. So the day-night mechanic that you get with the Blood Moon expansion, when it's day, all the monsters are -1 to their stats, so it's a lot easier to beat monsters in the day. In the night, it's +1 to all the monsters, so you know, that level 10 sentinel that you want to go beat, your best bet biding your time until it's daytime and then nipping over and trying to defeat them. Cuddly toy expansion, definitely. For anybody who watches the Great British Bake Off on Channel 4, the biscuit board game, that was kind of fun. I was playing with some friends of mine who also play a lot of board games. Apparently that's a big thing, a biscuit edible board game. So I'm definitely, you know, next time I have a week off or something, biscuit board games. God, I've got to play some of that. So that looks good fun. Yay! Above the shadows, I've infected my friends and girlfriend with Talisman. Love it. The plan for the next expansion. So I'm not. We've started working on it, and you know, we shall let you know when it's ready. When we can tell you what we're working on. I'm not entirely sure if I can say anything. So I'll err on the side of caution. But we're working on it, and hopefully, I suppose it's one of the smaller expansions, because we're trying to, you know, get at least, how many expansions? Like 2 or 3 expansions in a year. So get one of, because with the dragons having been one of the bigger ones that involved a lot of under the hood reprogramming and stuff, we're kind of going to go for one of the smaller ones just to kind of get out, you know, polish the any bugs that have popped up with the Dragons expansion, like the Polish bug. Ooh, let's have a read what's going on in the chat. So Mulder, I've got an 8-year-old son into Talisman. He loves it. My 5-year-old daughter's not very interested yet. Yeah, I'm quite surprised and happy of the number of people, number of girls you see playing Talisman. We went to the UK Board Game Expo a couple of years ago, and the number of girls who was just like, you know, oh, I love Talisman, and it's like, I love Talisman too, let's be friends. Let's have a look. I'm having to read what else is saying on the chat. Hi there. So Deep Realms, the smallest one. Ah, Gamer Centipo. Hello. Hello, Argentina. 12 points. Big fans of Talisman. Bought the 4th edition, so many of my friends have played it. Hey. Links. Yeah. New artwork. Oh, sorry. Just saying random words now. So Neo Gambit says new artwork. yeah, Dragons has got some new artwork. Oh no, double token. Whoa. Stitch. Let's have a look. Play my turn. So the current Dragon Lord is the green guy, so I can go on to either of those spaces and not have to encounter the token. So I will do that. And I've drawn another trinket. I've already got one of them. I shall use that. So use that healing potion. So yes, what are people saying? New artwork. Yeah, that's nice. Talisman Island. Talisman. I don't know. Talisman and then Talisman spelled backwards. Sunday the 1st of October. Talisman World Cup is starting. Woohoo! Open to all platforms. Details to follow on Steam and Nomad Games Access. Yeah, you're probably best letting Gareth know about that if you want it to be on the website. Bex left some ginger ale in, so I thought I'd help her drink it. I suppose I should send her a note to her. So what is everybody, so I can see there's 15 of you there. So what is everybody's favourite Talisman characters, if you have one? I am quite fickle. My favourite Talisman character tends to be one of the more recent Talisman expansion ones. I quite like the Dragon Priestess. She's quite fun. Oh, so Getsaverakis question. Will we wait for the patch with new features and hotfixes soon? Hopefully very soon. I know they're kind of just trying to get some of the languages all together. Click give away that. So I'm pretty sure the programmers have kind of done all their programming fixes on it. There's some languages, like Above Shadows was saying, there's some language changes that need putting in, so they're going in. We're just kind of getting them proofread, and then it just needs a little bit of testing to make sure it's not had a domino effect on anything else, and then hopefully we should pop it out. So I suppose, I don't know, 2-3 weeks maybe, maybe less than that, but not much more, I don't imagine. So Gamer Darius, mine tend to be more physical characters, though I'm clearly loving the Minotaur. Woohoo! I like the Minotaur. I have the talk about physical characters. I've half-inched the werewolf miniature. I've got it on my desk. That's quite fun to play with, because I love how it's balanced. It's got such a small little base, and it's this massive model. Where it's quite interesting. So, region of Pole. I remember playing the Minotaur first time around. I even played the game back in the 90s. Yeah, I believe it. I think it was his 30th. It was Talisman's 30th anniversary a couple of years ago, if I recall correctly. You know, please feel free to correct me, but I swear it was something like that. Minotaur is a pretty good, decent character. He's one of the. He was in Prologue, the Minotaur. He was also, and he's in this Dragon expansion. So, Getsaverakis, one small question. Will be any new features with this patch? Of those we suggested in the forums? If those, which one will it be? Well, no sort of question at the end. So as I said, I'm one of the artists, so I tend to they tend to bring me in when they need it looking nice. So my information comes from what I've been able to earwig. So I do know that they are thinking about you know, being able to play with an expansion, but not with the characters. So like the city, for example, there's the Alchemist is a very controversial character. So you could play with the city, for example, but not play with the city characters. So say if you were playing with random characters on, then you wouldn't, you know, get the random. You wouldn't randomly get the Alchemist in your pool. Ooh, my turn. So I just drew the Red Dragon Varthrax character, which is also an ear infection. I've made that up, but it just sounds like, the names just sound like infections. Move space. So what other items can I move towards me? Ooh, Spellweaver, Emerald, Crystal Shard. What's a Crystal Shard? I might draw. So I'm going to use the Conjurer's special ability to pinch that. So who? Oh, Cheshire Cat Girl. Sorry. Maybe I won't nick your character. I'll do that one. Spellweaver. I suppose all's fair in love and war and Talisman, I guess. Leave my stuff alone. Ah man, should have nicked that shard. So look, so I'm gonna use this card. This card I've been saving. Use objects. I will use the Dawnstone to prevent my loss of life. So I've used the Dragon's Blood to double my health. Whee! Come on! I can't do that quickly in my head. 9. I think that'll be 9. Wahey. So nope, I don't need to heal. So I'm queuing that spell, so then I can take you, and then hopefully, if I roll enough in my next turn to go up against the Aerith Knight, I can use that elemental I've just trapped. Speed, I will take that. Thank you. Thank you, game. Alright, what's some people saying in the chat? Who rolls doubles? Me! Seregnif? Hello! You're right! Silly toad. The toad is quite silly. It's such a pain. Good day, lass. So, hello, T-lass. T-lass. Thank you, lass. Thank you. Good sir. Neo Gambit, you can't play to RNGesus enough. I'm a big fan of, I really like watching the GDC talks, because they archive them on YouTube, and I annoy the rest of the office. I'll be like watching it and be like, ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. I listen, I don't watch, I listen, I do work. And I was listening to a post-mortem of Darkest Dungeon, and they rely quite heavily on RNG, and they use that phrase, RNGesus. I've never heard that before, but that's quite amused me. I like the Druid. He's quite a fun character. So, Mulder22, Druid, good choice, man. Cheshire Cat Girl, I never drank that potion, but I had fate. Mrs. Brian Cox. Reen of Pole. That's like Rick rolling oneself. Only with a toad well played. Oh, there's something on the Steam forums of a gift somebody's posted of like a toad that's being like smashed by a fist. I thought it was quite amusing. Toaded yourself. Oh, I'm gonna have to check this out. Let's have a look in the log. Cheshire Cat Girl. Unstable potion. Ooh. Ah, right, okay. Never drank that potion. But I had fate. Very true. You'll roll 2s or 2 1s in a go. I have a voice like Brian Cox, like a female version of Brian Cox. Well, could be compared to worse. That's fine by me. He had I was watching some with Brian Cox in. It was over Christmas, and he was in like a musical, which was interesting. Oh, it wasn't quite as fun as informative and or interesting as I thought it would be, because it was Brian Cox, some of the Monty Python crew, and it was supposed to be like a cross between a musical and a science show. Because I really love watching the Christmas lectures that you get. They're really good fun. Oh, yes, Speedy Gonzalez. Watcha! To get to the what time is it? Continue. Go over that. Psychic combat, and I shall use my animated trophy that I caught by using the reanimate spell in my previous turn, which gives me a craft of 10. Because it's day, the Eagle King has -1 to his stats, so all being well, it's almost like I planned it. Ooh. Dun dun dun! Alchemist. Emerald. Yep, so that should give me 2 gold. Ka-chink! Excellent. So I have just picked up the uncle, I think that's how you pronounce it, uncle. Instead of moving normally, you may discard the uncle to teleport to any space in the same region. You must ditch any followers before you move. So that's you know, nice. Just to I thought I balanced last week. You know, last week was a really long game, and this week's been a nice shorter game. Ooh, Scorn Jackal. I'm also secretly the alchemist. That makes sense. Oh yes, you are. Yeah. So Scorn Jackal is one of the guys we work with in the office, and if you have a look, some of the NPC characters are all guys are all people from the office. Let's have a look. See what people are saying in the chat. Above shadows. You should add some free game endings that are not in the board. Ooh, interesting idea. I really I have no problem with that, but I will have to talk to my bosses, and we would have to have a chat with Games Workshop as well to see if that was possible. But that would be really cool. Talking about new endings and a shameless plug for other Nomad Games products. Talisman Horus Heresy has also, in one of its more recent updates, has loads and loads of has 6 new endings. So, worth checking out if you've got Talisman Horus Heresy. You totally have to talk about it with other devs. Yeah, definitely. I will definitely talk about it with the shadows. Try and get some new endings in, because I know there's some budding little game designers in our office. I suppose it would make a fun competition as well, wouldn't it? Get the community involved. New endings of our own creation. Yeah, Sean. Need to make sure we spell these things right. Okay, so Yellow Dragon, Cadarus. Yes, I did say his name right. Rolled a 4. Do I make my way to the centre? No. Let's go to the city for a bit. Stranger, pay 1 gold and miss 1 turn to gain a strength. Yes, I think I'll do that. For I have no strength. I only have a strength of 2, which is bum. Oh, since we're talking about endings, does anybody in the chat have any favourite endings? I have to confess, I quite like the Horrible Black Void ending. Is hilarious. It's so funny. We were playing when we were trying to find that unmatched choice bug on one of the instances. So I'd set up a game with hidden ending, all the really hard endings from dragons, all the really hard endings from Netherrealms, and Horrible Black Void, and TYR. We were playing against, and he was totally overpowered and goes into the centre. Horrible Black Void. There were much laughter, much merriment in the office. Yeah, Horrible Black Void, definitely, that's quite funny. But outside of Horrible Black Void, I suppose I quite like it, just simple. The is it Crown and Scepter, where it's like an automatic 6. Is a fan of the Battle Royale ending. That's a good one, Battle Royale. It's also fun movie, and good to say. I like saying Battle Royale. What other endings? I need to be able to see the endings, that would be fun. Yeah, I think Crown and Scepter. I think. I have to confess, I really like the Netherrealm endings. They're quite fun because they're all really horrible and really difficult. The gauntlets. What else comes in the Netherrealm? Netherrealm. Yelm. Talisman. Come on, Google. Bring forth the information in which I seek. I know the gauntlets one. Pandora's box the other. Ah, goodness. Whoops, nope, it's not my turn. Tiles, Netherrealm, endings. Alternative endings, Netherrealm. Come on. Ah, here we go. Pandora's box, the gauntlet, and the hunt. So the hunt is the one where you have to collect. Yeah. Whoops. Ooh, this no good. And again, that's no good. And the hunt, yeah. But yes, I do really like the endings from the Netherrealm. They're always good fun. So Pandora's box is when you get to the center, you can like send Netherrealm creatures to all the other players. So it's a little bit, I suppose, like the Reaper ending when you're playing with Dance Macabre, and you can send these characters. You know, go forth this monster, go forth that monster, and destroy them all. There's a if you go onto the Nomad Games website, let me just double check it's up there. And if you go to images, I think it is. Oh, media, sorry. If you go to media, go to the Nomad Games website, media, wallpaper, calendars. I think it was either last month or the month before, has the Fate Elemental, yeah, August. Has a Fate Elementalist, which is a really cool card. Netherrealm expansion. And I will get it up because it is quite an entertaining monster. Monster enemy. Who, you know, maybe we're all monsters. Who knows? Nether Golem, is that it? Don't think it's the Nether Golem. Oh yes, it is. That's a good guess. So yeah. If you go onto the Nomad Games website, media, wallpapers, the August calendar, the Talisman August calendar, is the Nether Golem. Who is a construct, not an elementalist. I incorrectly thought it was an elementalist. And the golem's craft is equal to the total number of fate tokens held by all characters. If you kill it, you replenish up your fate. And you must discard it. You can't take it as a trophy. So, interesting more. Lemmy! Hello, Lemmy! How are you? Hello, Paladin! Ooh, and FF42. Hello! I haven't tried Dragons out yet. What? Come on! It's been out for a whole 2 weeks. Time's ticking. So Paladin says, a little bit confusing at first, but makes the game so much better. It is, yeah, that's very, very true. It's really nice having the what's it called again? I'm playing with one here. So the dragons adds in the inner region board, and that's quite fun, quite entertaining. But yes, it can be. You do need to refer to the manual quite a bit when you start the game, because you're like, oh, what's happening? I'm so confused. But definitely a good flavour of Talisman. Woo! So Above the Shadows has just made a big long comment, and I'm going to read it first before reading it out, because co-op ending. Custom NPCs. It's haunted by guardians. Okay, so I think this is an ending Above the Shadows has suggested. And he has said, or she has said, I'd like to see another co-op ending with custom NPCs. Maybe one player gets the talisman and it's haunted by guardians of the crown. And the other players can offer their help in fighting just like the civilian knight. And there will be counting for rebirth of the grand scorer that will roll 2 dice and move and have 20 strength and 20 craft. Ooh, heck. Sounds quite interesting. Guardians of the Crown. A bit like the dragons, I suppose. They're kind of guarding the crown, aren't they, really? So I have 2 gold. Where would I like to go? Potion. Buy or sell spells. I might sell my spells. How many spells have I got? Weakness is quite a handy spell. Let's go there. Cool, so I've just drawn a rune gate, which allowed me on my next turn to teleport to a rune space. Trickster! Hi! Hello, Trickster. How are you? Where's your usual partner in crime, Paladin? He's on holiday because he's skiving, but he should hopefully. I think he said he will come and give us a hand at about 6:30, so should be around sometime soon. Which reminds me, I'm still trying to find the blooming, parcel thing. I've been told there's a parcel thing that is handy. Look, you've sped up the animations. Pull it in. That I might have sped up the animation. Let me have a look. Maybe not. Oops. Try again. There we go. So I'm trying to look for a prize that apparently you can use to do things. Picture of a gift box. Google picture of gift box. PICTUR of gift box on Twitch. No. Images? Ooh. Well, okay, that's probably not the right thing to look up. Picture of this. That's how you get to that hat working. Hat working. Technology, eh? It's supposed to make our life easier. But does it? Does it really make our lives easier? Spend half your time trying to figure out how to work it. I'll see what people are chatting about. Hello. Above the shadows, Lord of the Rings inspiration. Ah, I see what I mean. Guardians of the. Yep, that makes sense. Like ring wraiths. We're doing a okay. Paladin. They did a good job of making lots of complex stuff fairly intuitive. All they need to do is let you select. Yeah, that would be nice. So Paladin's asking if you can select what characters the AI play in multiplayer, which would be kind of fun. Hello, Twixter. Oh, I did say hello. That's cool. Seeking the ring. Dun dun. Having a drink of me drink. We've not had, talking about Lord of the Rings, we've not had any decent fantasy movies really recently, have we, guys? Trying to have a think. It's all superhero films. No decent fantasy films. Because I watched a decent science fiction film the other day on Netflix. It was called What Happened to Monday, and it was kind of one of these dystopian future movies. But that was quite fun to watch. I'm trying to think I tell you what, the last sort of fantasy film, like Talisman fantasy film I played. So Talisman, and Talisman spelled backwards, goes, who cares? We had Game of Thrones. That's very true. That's the last movie I watched. And that was really good. I am up to date with Game of Thrones. Oops, excuse me. And I really enjoyed the season finale. I know the internet's giving it a lot of hate for poor writing and stuff, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. Berserk anime. But it's definitely nice to get, you know, because there's a trade-off between, so TV series are lower budget, I'll grant you, but you have longer to tell the story, so you kind of get a bit more invested in the characters and you can tell more complex stories compared to movies where it's higher budget but they're less complex. Because the most recent fantasy movie I watched was the Arthur one, which I really liked. I liked it.
Yes. Hello world.
Hello. Thank you very much. Come give us a hand.
Yeah, I'm pretty much coming to finish the stream. I'm ending it.
Ending it.
Quits. Yeah, everything's everywhere. I'm spinning plates at the moment.
Alright, well,
plates are crashing down around me.
Well, we're talking about fantasy movies. So can you think of the last decent fantasy movie you saw? So like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
But so Paladin's just gone Warcraft movie. I've not played World of Warcraft the game, but the World of Warcraft the movie I quite enjoyed. I've only I play the living hell out of Hearthstone. So that's all I have. But I quite liked the thingy.
There's no prize box here.
Yes.
Have you signed in as?
Nomad Games.
What's going on?
I don't know. I spent half the stream going like this.
Which
Where's the
PC
$5? Your PC.
It looks like we're going to do names in a hat again.
Can't get the staff, Ethan.
It sort of works when I'm around. It works when I don't break it.
I found this. Viewers.
Yeah, that'll go up and down.
So I suppose you can just copy and paste that. Or what have you. So my lovely co-host has come to take over. Very kindly come in on his day off.
Yeah, I came to make time back, but
yeah,
I've got to go.
What, like, now or?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll sort this out for you though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Off it is. All right. Well, do you want me to hover for a bit if you need a hand, or you? Or are you gonna give him a hand, Ethan? All right, cool.
Shy. All right. Yeah. If you want to tag out, yeah. I will.
Tag. Do you ever play Dead or Alive?
No.
Dead or Alive had a tag team function where you could switch between teams.
Ah, right. I know there was Tekken Tag Tournament, but that probably came out because.
All around about the same time, you know. It was Dead or Alive was a bit cheaper than Tekken and had big breasts in it, so my dad thought it was great. I'll give that to my daughter.
I was going to skip that point.
I'll give that to my daughter. I'm sure she would like that. So yeah, I was always like, but yes, tag, you're it.
Alright. I was trying to stay outside, so you had an easy way to. Alright. Okay.
How was Cheshire?
Chester.
Sorry.
That's a story for tomorrow.
Alright, cool.
I've got to go back. In fact, I should stick my phone on charge because it's near enough dead.
Yeah.
Ethan, you hold the fort.
Yes.
Everyone's there talking to you.
You're playing this character, my dear. So we're on that turn at the moment.
Okay.
So that person will go and that's your go. Yeah?
Okay.
Cool. So let's have a look. Willow was awful. I've never seen Willow.
That's the one with Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
Danny made me watch it.
Alright. Was it awful?
Yeah.
Mouse goes, the mouse goes so weird. I can't even go.
It's your dad. Your dad has weird settings.
Do I?
Yeah, you have weird settings on your mouth. It goes like a shot. Though you'll probably
Where does it all go?
When see, it's this person's go at the moment.
Okay.
So when it's right at the beginning of their turn now. So when they finish, you'll see that one light up, and then it'll be your go. Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna wait to get rid of us. No, you've been lovely. It's not been too bad actually. I've always been a bit nervous about streaming by myself, and it's not been too bad.
It's easy now. We've got a gang.
We can get the mouse to the screen.
You what, sorry, my dear?
We can get the mouse to the screen too.
Okay.
And we don't just You can't just find it. Try find an X. You just move the mouse to the other side.
Okay. I'm just reading what people are saying over there. But Gareth shows up, and Cheshire is a toad. Coincidence? I think not. I think in the cups. I was forced to reroll with misfortune.
Oh.
I love Conan the Barbarian.
Right, it's my go.
How about Red Sonja? Red Sonja would be fun. I've heard of Red Sonja. I know it's a comic.
What wasn't that?
It was
also
like
a film with Arnie in, as well as
quite
Conan.
possibly, because Red Sonja is like the female version of
Yeah.
the Conan the Barbarian. Oh yeah, so I'll go. So you've drawn a red dragon token.
Oh.
So just press continue.
I can't.
Yep, there you go. Got it. Roll dice.
Do we just press it?
Yeah,
so there's
just
a
press it.
button on the right, or you just press the dice. It's up to you.
Just press. Go on.
A 2.
So you're up there with 9.
So if we click on this space here, we double click, go click, click.
Hey.
On the one that's glowing. Oh, we missed.
Maybe I think I might have your mouse set up wrong on my login or something.
There, and we encounter the scale because Grillipus is king, and there's a green token on it. Green dragon, green scale means you have to face it. Now we draw the card. Dragon Charm. That's actually quite a good one. It's a shame we're going.
What?
Continue. Yep. And take object.
Well done. Oh, enter.
Enter.
It's a test of skill to see where you can get the mouse in the brain in the hole. Crawl. I like Crawl. Crawl's a really good film. I have the DVD of Crawl. I could lend it to you. I own it physically.
DVD.
I know.
Is it on Netflix?
Crawl? No, I don't think
Probably
it is.
won't be watching.
I don't think so. It's really good though. Crawl, I really enjoyed.
I bet it's dated, but you have fond memories of it.
No, it is dated. I watched it about 5 years ago, so I didn't watch it recently, but I still enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun film. But yeah.
It's that guy's go.
Yep.
It is Toothless, so Toothless better hurry up. Take his turn.
He been so. Oh, I thought.
Right. I'm going to do winners. We'll get a list of names together. Ethan, can I take a seat so I can do me magic?
I want to do it.
Oh.
Tell you what, do you want to sit here?
You can have your turn. I'll pick winners for prizes.
Okay.
But this one's a bit cold because I warmed that one up.
Go on, EJ. Help me out. Move. Right. I guess I'll sit here next to you. We'll point the camera down a little bit so we can be seen.
Alright. Have you got keys?
Yes.
Cool. Thanks, Karen.
No worries. Right, can I have the mouse? Hello everyone. Sorry we're not here long. We've got a lot going on. Oh, Amanda's broke the fourth wall. Is that the right thing? That's where you talk to the audience. The illusion, the magic. Alright, let's move this chair back. EJ, get over yourself. What have you been doing today, Ethan? Ethan's starting to make up his own language, aren't you? Talking about language, we always talk about languages, Ethan, on this. Right.
I don't get to see me.
What am I doing? I am all over the place today. I thought, you know what, it'll be fun. I'll come in with Nomad Mum and Nomad Boy. We'll sit down and we'll have a stream, but Nomad Mum's lost in Chester currently. Random name generator. Is that the right thing? What did I... Anyone remember what I did last time? No. Maybe random name generates the wrong thing. Oh, this is definitely the one I had last time. Right. So let's separate this. I'm ignoring everyone. I apologise.
Why on this screen?
I think that's Welsh.
It's all go.
We did spend... Oh, sorry, mate. There's a mouse. Don't forget to roll to move. We were in Wales last week. Was it last week or the week before?
Oh, 6.
Wait, you just re-rolled? You wasted one of our feet. So double click on one of the glowing spaces. Good lad. And let's encounter the space. There we go. And draw an adventure card. The Clockwork Dragon has a strength of 7. That's quite a strong dragon, Ethan. And the Night Guard's there. I think we should probably... we could take the Night Guard in a fight. But chances are we're going to lose the strength battle before we get a chance. Hey, Frici, we're not here for long. Oh, we've got a chance here. I forgot it's daytime, so he's got -2. Let me just have a look at what the spell does, mate. Yeah, let's do that. Cast on any character. Oh, no, I've made a mistake. Use on card in battle. No, I haven't. Woo! Yeah, Frici, we're not here long. I was supposed to come over and do another half of the stream, but Summit's come up and I've got to go and deal with that. So I'm going to pick a few winners, give out a few keys, and then we will go on our merry way. And I should be back properly next week. There we go, we smashed those dragons.
I have my drink out on screen.
Yep. Oh, you're blending into the background a little bit. See, your shirt's going funny.
Yeah. Wait, I don't have my dad.
No. That's alright. We'll survive.
I took it off.
You did? Have we got runes on? I don't think we have, otherwise we'd be stronger. Are there dragon expansion keys to be won? Yes, there are, Paladin. Where's the random name picker? OBS. Capture a window. That's the one we want. Can we make this larger? Right.
Can we make this smaller?
We don't want to make it smaller. We want it so everyone can see the name in the hat. Basically, when Manda streams, it doesn't give her the tool that we use. Why is Cheshire Cat Girl a toad? Because she deserves to be. That's why. Paladin, you're there.
You get to be a toad.
Each on a separate line. So for those that have not seen this happen, when everything goes wrong, we use the good old-fashioned pick a name out of a hat mini web tool. Reign of Paul. Who else is here? We got Neo Gambit. Sapakosa, just in time. Fingers, I've seen you about. Oh, no. Fingers backwards.
Oh, the same size now, but a little bit.
I was close. No, that's not right. There's you. Tickstar. There's less room for me to actually... Hi, Bish.
It's okay.
Right, we've got 2 gold. What's happening? It's trading day. Cross the line. Clockwise. Start with yourself. Characters in this region may purchase 1 card. If available, let's get a pet. Boom, Luna. Good shout, that.
I got Luna.
Talisman slot. You've probably got everything already. Talisman Select. I've already... Who else is here? Anyone else want to get entered into a competition to win some free keys?
What did they say?
The Game of Darius. Did I put your name in?
Mine.
No, you're not yours.
I want you.
You like keys? Tanzil?
I want you, Daddy.
I know you watch me. Right, have I missed anyone recently? Paladin, you're in. Neo Gambit. Christian Hints. Rain of Paul. Talisman Salat. Cheshire Cat Girl, you're in. FF42, who are you?
What?
Fighting Fantasy? Let's go on, Jackal. We know it. Mulder22, we can't miss you either. Tylas. If you're not here, I apologise. I'll probably end up drawing some new names. Gustavrakis. Gamer Sin Tiempo. Thanks, Talisman. Right, is everyone ready?
No, Toad, that's great.
Sorry, you don't want to be a toad. It's not a good thing.
Why?
Because when you're a toad, you can't carry any items, so it makes you drop them all. And anyone that was following you, they disappear. They stop being a follower. You lose all your strength and craft. It's not good.
Hey!
I think we were playing on the weekend and you went the assassin, I think, when we were at Adams. The one with a cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, it's a new thing that Steam have brought in, Paladin, to prevent... EJ? To prevent people from basically handing out a load and load of keys to different priced regions for them to then, I think, unlock trading cards and stuff, which then they can sell for physical money. There's some sort of scam that's been going on between like tiny single people developers and their mates / the internet.
That's been happening everywhere.
Yeah, that's what'll happen. We've got a big camera up here that records you, and then this is what everyone else gets to see.
I was trying to... Oh, I got the real dog.
I'm not sure if gifting works that way, because when you buy a Steam gift, you pay your... I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know. It's a recent change, so I'm not quite up to date with it.
We
Right.
need to do it higher.
I think everyone's ready for us to draw a winner. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Right, so if you see... Oh, we'll take our turn. You can take our turn, and then I'll pick a winner, because our turn's coming up.
Then I got screen.
Are you getting out the screen?
Then come back.
Then coming back in. Right, of course you are.
I just...
Hey, Taco. The mouse is there. No, hit. A bit. Tip up, hip up, and roll dice. Oh, we've got an Arnkel. When did that happen? Could we win? Right, go on, roll the dice. Click on it. 4. And let's move out this middle region. Well, this city region. Let's go to one of these spaces. Oh, we don't want to go there. Let's go to the other one.
Why?
Because that one's got a Grillipus token on it. Double click. There we go. No, I took the missus to get a tattoo, and she stayed longer than intended in Chester, which is down the motorway, down the freeway. Continue. So, as I was supposed to relieve Amanda, I left early to come here, but now she's stuck in Chester. Probably with a sore arm, as she's got a full... half sleeve. Yeah. Let's draw an adventure card. Let's stop clicking random places. Oh, that's quite a good card, that. Spellstone. That gets us 2 spells if we take it. And take. We've got Obliterate and Burial Rites. There's worse. There's better, but there's worse. Right, random name picker. The fates of the winners are in your hands. Right, so we're clicking this. Go on, do you want to be the first one to pick?
Yeah.
We need to click on this up here. Pick a random name.
Come on.
Down a little bit. Up a little bit. You weren't quite on the box. There. Go on. Go it. And the winner is, if we move this window up. Da 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 da! Raina Paul! You're our first winner. I like this old-fashioned way. What would you like, Rain? So, what we've got? We've got Talisman, any of his expansions, Horus, any of its expansions, Lapland Solitaire, Backgammon Blitz, Fighting Fantasy Legends. And it can be on Steam, Android or iOS. Whatever you would like. Is basic game available? Certainly is. Let me go find... You right there?
What are you fighting?
Oh. Oh, no. Amanda's logged into my PC. My shortcuts are gone. Do I know where things are? Server not found.
Is it done now? I just want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah.
That didn't take you long. You want to go find Mummy and look at a new tattoo?
No.
Right. I shall return. We'll rock that back up. EJ, you're supposed to stay in here. Carl's still here. Oh, Carl's gone. That's not good. Right, what is going to happen? Tomorrow, I will get you a key for Talisman because I don't know how to access our network. That sounds stupid. It is. Network. Ooh. Yeah, when we set our PC up ages ago, or my PC up ages ago, I put everything on immediately, and I've not had to look at how to get to these locations in a year and a bit. Oh, I found them. Scrap that. Ignore it. You don't need the explanation. That's builds. I don't need that. Steam keys. Just DE. And it was for Steam you wanted it, didn't you, Rainoff? Yep, you said that. I'm sorting that out for you now. And I'm sending you a whisper via Twitch. And that'll be just the standard game of Talisman. And what we'll do is we'll move this back down so we can have a big reveal again. And we're going to do another draw. Because I can't stay long, I'm going to do quick fire winners and then call it a night. Relatively short stream this week compared to the, 3.5 hours I did last week. Wasn't it my go? What's happening? There we go. Am I rolling for something? Is it lottery? Drunken revelry. Right, I'm not going to jail at least. What? Go on. You want to show everyone? What is it?
Lego.
Lego. What have you made? What is it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. That's magical, Ethan. It looks cool.
Cause it transforms.
It transforms. It's what Lego does, doesn't it? Isn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Right, we're going to do another winner then. I'm going to pick another random name. Hey! And we'll do a slow reveal again. I kind of like this because it means I actually get to reveal it as I'm talking about who's won. As opposed to the actual Twitch thing which blurts someone's name into the chat. No, I'm going to sit on that. I'm going to have my go. And then we'll reveal the winner. I already know who it is.
Who is it?
Can't tell that. Let me finish my go first. Should be alright. If the result is equal to or higher than your craft. Great. I've got Dawnstone. Did you get... This character's quite well set up. It's a shame I'm going to have to leave. Right, so there's that done. And the winner. The winner is... Da, 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 da. Who's the winner? There's the name. No.
What?
You know. It's Dark Bish! Dr. K. Bish. Congratulations, you are another winner. What would you like, sir? I'm sure you were here when I reeled off the list of things and the platforms you can get it on. Would you like an expansion for Talisman? Would you like dragons if you don't already have it? Would you like something for Horus Heresy? Would you like Fighting Fantasy?
I think he should have something. See?
You think he should have Fighting Fantasy?
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've already given him one.
No,
He's thinking. Don't hurt yourself.
No, not funny. Whoa.
Nothing. You were being funny. I woke up this morning and Ethan came into my bedroom and went to me. I'm not angry with you. I'm just disappointed. Because I meant to get him some water for his a cup of water to go to bed with. Can you get Fighting Fantasy Legends for iOS? Let me have a look if those keys exist. Fighting Fantasy, not Steam.
It's a transformer.
Currently...
I mean, this is a transformer.
It's a transformer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Currently you cannot bish, but what I'll do is I'll talk to the person that deals with the iOS stuff and I'll get you a key that I'll pass on to you either tomorrow or on the next stream. So it's your choice. You can have Dragon for Steam or you can hold out and I'll get you a Fighting Fantasy key for iOS tomorrow. As the folder that says Fighting Fantasy Legends, not Steam, has nothing in it. Is it a Autobot or a Decepticon?
What?
Is it a good guy or a bad guy?
It's good.
So it's an Autobot. Dragon.
What's it for food? Or just do something else, yeah? Let's do something else.
No worries, Bish. Thanks for dropping by. If you don't know how to add it, on your Steam library, in the bottom left, there's the option to add a game. You want to choose to add a product. That should work for you.
It wasn't going in the middle, so it broke.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sure you can fix it, though. You're good at fixing things, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Only broken one piece, though. We need to see. Okay. Break it. It won't even go on. No.
Build up your expectations. You've got the bit. Everyone's coveting your postcard, which I will get sent off. I keep meaning to do it. I will get it done. Is that the deranged alchemist? Yeah, let's go. Oh, I've not got fate. This may not be the best idea. Lose one strength. Worst things have happened. I'm not a toad, I guess. Yeah, pull it in. I'll get your postcard sent to you. And we'll deal with the final winner. And then I've got to go.
No one's a toad now.
No one's a toad? No, you only stay a toad for 3 turns.
Oh. Who's a toad?
Right. And the next winner is... Oh, we didn't do any drum rolls? No one's done a drum roll? We've had 2 winners and no drum rolls? That's silly. There we go. There's our drum roll. And the winner is... Talisman!
I don't know where to pin this.
If you're still around, Talisman, that is. Because I went up and looked at a list of names. Yeah, but if Gambit's here, we've pretty much got hammer time here. You'll never win anything. You've got the postcard. The signed postcard. I'm not sure. Oh, Talisman was right there. Talisman has been here recently. Has anyone seen him? / her. There you go. Talisman, you won. What would you like? Would you like a copy of Talisman, of Horus Heresy, of one of their expansions, Fighting Fancy Legends, Backgammon Blitz, or Lapland Solitaire? They are your options.
What it transforms into?
You forgot what it transforms into?
Mm-hmm. It'll go on here. And this bit goes on here.
And close that.
Does this bit go on here and that bit goes on there?
It's your transformer, mate. You can do what you want with it.
But I forgot what goes like what.
And it could be on PC, iOS or Android. Drag 'em Steam maybe? Certainly can. I've got that folder open right here.
There we go. This is what I transform into.
And I am whispering it to you on Twitch now. So that should now pop up for you. If you go to Steam, bottom left of the screen is add a game. Click on it, add a product code or something like that. And that's where you can input that code. EJ? It's time to say goodbye.
No.
I thought you wanted to go. You don't want to say bye now?
No.
You're very welcome, Tyler. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry, guys, that it's only been a short one this week compared to the 3-hour marathon we had last time. Oh, I'm getting trouble.
Why?
Because someone in the actual game doesn't like the fact that I'm leaving.
I don't know. Why is it doing that?
I'm getting trouble off 2 people.
Why?
And the phone's going. Ugh. Right, they want me to take my character out of play. What should I do, chat? Should I leave them with my conjurer, Or should I go and run at the sentinel repeatedly? Should I fall on my sword? Oh, even if I do that, it's going to take 4 rounds. They can be stuck with the AI. The AI's good enough.
Oh, it's not our go anyways. It's our go.
Maybe, Bish. Oh, I'm getting bullied now.
Why?
Because I'm going to leave them and they're not happy with it.
We had to pick something over.
I'd get a spell. Vindication? No.
You have lots of things.
No, I'm not going to be able to do anything here. Is what it is. Sorry, guys. I'll take my turn and then I'll leave them to be angry at me. I'm sure that they'll get over it. Any chance? No, Amanda's not put sudden death on, so. Sorry about that, guy. Yeah, I'm just chatting to myself here at the moment. But it looks like UK. Congrats, Rainoff.
This is what machine looks like.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
It's a go-kart.
Good for you, Rainoff. Hopefully you managed to get a job in your field. I can't remember what it was.
It's a go-kart.
It's a go-kart. It was something to do with coding or engineering. No worries, Cheshire Cat Girl. Yeah, I do have to go, as I have to go and rescue Nomad Mum if she's still about and doesn't hate me for leaving her. I'm sure everything will work out fine. She does. Cheers, mate. That's the reassurance that I need. Yeah, so I'm not sure if there's any sales pitch because I've got here late. I don't know, buy our games, that'd be great. If not, leave us nice reviews and happy things. Game designs, though it's QA testing. QA's dead easy to get into. I was in a random field and sent out a bunch of CVs with an honest cover letter saying gaming's my passion, it's what I want to do. And Nomad got back to me, said, you know what, we just happen to have space open. Do you want to come in for an interview? Came in for an interview and was just like, yeah, I don't want to work in bookies anymore. What I want to do...
Are we going now?
Yeah, we're going now. Yeah, what I want to do is play games for a living. And I've turned out alright, haven't I? We're doing okay?
Mm.
Yeah. My life lesson. Do what you want to make yourself happy.
What about this?
Chase your dreams, that's the one. Right,
Why
everyone?
does it say Gareth?
Everyone, take care. I'll see you another time.